Okay, so a couple things first. We need a landing here, obviously, so let's go to the level 2. Simple as selecting our mezzanine, edit boundary, and we draw the lines. If you know how to draw those curves, I like to pick lines and then trim in here and there. So I'm picking lines that could be useful to afterwards start trimming. No, so I'm going to trim this. No, first split, trim, TR, trim. I'm going to extend this manually, so I select it, drag that point, trim, trim, trim. Now that obviously cannot happen, so I'm going to split that here and trim these two sides. Okay. Now again, I didn't do it before. Let me trim this too. But I think you're landing here, so that doesn't have to have that shape. So you can do something more fancy here as you wish. You can do a line from that point, or even from this point. Trim and delete this one. Now whoever thinks that's better is in trouble. It's not better. It's horrible actually. So let's try something new. There. Trim, trim and delete. A little bit better, not great. Say OK. Once you have a close polyline, say no, we don't want to mess with the walls anymore. And here's the thing, remember the shaft? The shaft is going also through this area. Let's go to the section to see that and fix it. This is the shaft, it's cutting the landing too, so you want to be above the landing. Now this should pop out and allow the landing to develop. Good, there you go. Nice. Okay, a couple of doors and openings, so we're going to go to level 1. Actually, where's level 1? Here. And we didn't fix this properly before, but we want an opening here. You could actually split this, but it will split exactly from level 1 to level 2. So we want to do an opening that has the height that we want. That's when right next to the shaft options or openings by face and verticals, etc., you have the wall opening. The wall opening works in a way that you select the button there, you select first the wall, and then it's very tricky because you don't see very much, but you have to select from where to where the opening goes. So you have to do a rectangle from one point to another. No? And then you can just escape that a couple times. Select the opening. It's similar to a, let's call it like a opening, like a shaft, but it's just always adapting to the wall. So now you can just say align, skipping that, align AL to whatever you want it to be. And there you go, that's an opening. Now let's go to the elevation and see how that looks. A little bit, I want to see the stairway now. Now if you don't see anything there, it's probably because it's not seen so far. So extend the section view. That's your opening. Now you see how the opening has the standard height of 8, which is the typical height for a door. So here we can do a copy and paste to select the levels and taking it to the level 2. So we have it on top there. Let's go to the 3D. You see it right there. Nice. Let's go to level 1 and place a couple doors. Can style. Sounds like, I don't know. So we say door. I'm going to use the same doors as the X. It's just popping inwards, or actually outwards. And then I'm going to escape, copy this. You should obviously place them wherever you think it's best. Probably this section doesn't make that sense because it's right next to you. Probably want to move this as much as possible towards the wall without touching the wall, and this space should be also minimized. So this is your hallway to go in and out. No, so you select those two, pressing Control MM, select the grid, 2 more doors. Let's go to that elevation and see if the opening makes sense aesthetically. I think it's a little bit high, so I'm gonna AL align to this, the top of the opening. Why not? So now it's a beautiful alignment between opening to the stair and the 2 doors. And now I'm gonna select these doors, so I'm just gonna go to the level 2 and place those doors by myself. So there's an elevator and a little shaft here, so we can create a partition here. Select the partition, create similar, give yourself enough space to have that little elevator. And I'm going to do everything in this side, and then I'm going to do the mirror here. So I'm going to say door, the same one. And in this case I'm just going to place one going outwards. I know in the image you have 2, you can also have 2 if you want. And select, create similar, place. Now I'm going to take advantage, select the partition and the doors to do the mirror from the center so they come here all together. Okay. Let's go to the section elevation. We have those doors there. And again, I can align to the top of the frame of the door, the opening, so it's, why not, aesthetically more appealing. Okay, done. Doors there, doors on the other side. This is opening, there's a light on top, you come down, etc. We're missing the curtain wall, which is the facade. I'm going to get rid of the section box. Yeah, I'm going to save that. I think so. I think you can just have a water exposure here, and so it's perfect. It's Japanese style though. So what happened? Why did the the curtain wall change? Any ideas? Well, you see the curtain wall, how it's already looking okay. I didn't do anything. Did I do magic or something? Let me select the terrain and go to the visibility and graphics, and topography. Nope. Actually, I'm going to stop it here and do the last video on this one so we can discuss what happened.